I had a customer one time, and above his door to his office, it said, "Don't bring problems, bring solutions." And it took me a while to understand that. It was like, "Well, yeah, but you're the boss." In my past life, I was vice president of operations for a janitorial company, and so we had when we sold that, we had about 160 employees. And it wasn't a huge company. We sold, I think we were doing 4-ish million a year and 160 employees.
Good size, doing some work.
Yeah. But every time that anybody that worked for me saw, I was in charge of all the management, field management, and special services. Anytime they came to me and asked, "What should I do?" They all knew. Eventually, they all knew what the response they were going to get. "What do you think?" It was the first thing out of my mouth. I wasn't going to solve it for them. If I needed to, I would eventually. But what do you think we should do? Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Well, you got to have some idea.
Yeah. You didn't think about this as the words came out of your mouth.
You're not a manager for no reason.
Yeah, you knew you were going to ask this earlier. You must have thought about it a little bit.
I don't care if it's not an idea that's going to work. I just want to know what you're going to do. What you think you should do. What you think is enough. And generally speaking, they would come up with the same idea that I was going to come. And if they came up with the idea, and I said, "That's exactly what I would do," okay, off they go. And guess what? It worked. 100% of the time it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was their idea and I supported it. Now, if I would have said, "Do this," I didn't teach them anything. I taught them to come to me for answers. I had a customer one time, and above his door to his office, it said, "Don't bring problems, bring solutions." And it took me a while to understand that. It was like, "Well, yeah, but you're the boss. That's kind of why I'm coming to you, right? To fix a problem?" No, at least have some idea of a solution.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the right one, or if it's not going to work, I'm just going to help guide you in the right direction. But I'm teaching you to kind of think for yourself.
Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.